Hello my dear students, welcome back to Learn Physics. In today's video, we are going to discuss about the kinematics portion only and that relative velocity. Last class we were discussing about the aircraft and wind problem. In that I had given you one question. I hope you would have done that. So the question was, an aeroplane has to go from a point A to another point B 500 km away due 30 degree east of north. Wind is blowing due north at a speed of 20 meter per second. The steering speed of the plane is 150 meter per second. Find the direction in which the pilot should head the plane to reach the point B. Find the time taken by the plane to go from A to B. So an aeroplane has to go from a point A to another point B 500 km away. So AB, the distance is given as 500 km. Due 30 degree east of north. So theta angle is given as 30 degree east of north. Okay, so the aircraft has to go at an angle 30 degree east of north. Then wind is blowing due north at a speed of 20 meter per second. So velocity of the wind is given as 20 meter per second towards north. Find the direction in which before that, the steering speed of the plane is 150 meter per second. So steering speed of the aircraft is 150 meter per second. We need to find out the direction in which the pilot should head the plane to reach the point B. So the alpha we need to find out. The direction we need to find out. Find the time taken by the plane to reach from A to B. So these are the things which we need to find out. So the distance AB is given as 500 kilometer. So this is the point, the starting point A. The plane has to reach to the point B. Okay, so this should be the relative velocity of the plane with respect to the wind, or relative velocity of aircraft with respect to wind should be like this. And wind is acting towards north with a speed of 20 meter per second. Aircraft has a speed of 150 meter per second. So since wind is acting in the upward direction, the pilot should steer, the steering should give an angle alpha to this direction. Since he is moving in this direction alpha, this is alpha. Okay, so if he is making an angle alpha with respect to this original direction, then because of the wind it can move upward direction. So because if the aircraft is going exactly in AB, through AB, what will happen? Because of wind it will be moving to this direction. Okay, that should not happen. The same like velocity of the river and river velocity and the boat velocity, how it will be affecting. So here also, if the aircraft has to go from A to B, it should reach to the point B. From A, the pilot should make direction of the steering should be at an angle alpha from AB. Okay, so this is the aircraft velocity, which is 150 meter per second. So last class I told you what should we do? We should find out the velocity of wind. We should find out alpha and time. We should and time here. For that, first we will be making this VA in two components. How can we divide VA into its component? This will be VA cos alpha. This is 30 degree. Okay. Then this is VA sin alpha. Here it is given like 30 degree east of north. That's what it needs to go. Now VW, we can divide it into its component. One component will go like this, that is VW cos 30 degree. And the next component is here, that is VW sin 30 degree. So what is here, what is the condition? The condition should be VW sin 30 equals VA sin alpha. In last video I explained everything in detail. If this is not balancing, it won't go exactly through AB. Therefore VW sin 30 will be equal to VA sin alpha. Okay, VW value we know it is 20, sin 30 is 1 by 2, VA value we know it is 150 sin alpha. Okay, therefore we are getting it as sin alpha equals 1 by 15, sin alpha equals 1 by 15, alpha equals sin inverse 1 by 15. This should be the angle. Here alpha equals sin inverse 1 by 15. Now next is we need to find out the time. How can we find out the time? Time equals distance traveled divided by velocity. What is the relative velocity of aircraft with respect to wind? For that will be equal to VW cos 30 plus VA cos alpha. So AB distance we know it is 500 divided by VW cos 30. VW is 20, cos 30 is root 3 by 2 plus what is VA? VA is 150 cos of alpha is sin inverse 1 by 50. So when you are solving this one, you will get the final answer. Clear children, how we are doing, how we are finding out this answer? Okay, so the final answer is given like, you can check, that is the final answer is sin inverse 1 by 15 east of line AB and then 50 minutes. So when you are solving this one, you will get it as 50 minutes. Okay, so next is next one, and this is coming it's from say DC Pandey's book. I'm doing introductory exercise 6.9. So relating to this relative velocity, we did rain man problems, river boat problems and aircraft wind problems. So relating to that, some more questions are given. We will do it that. A river 400 meter wide is flowing at a rate of 2 meter per second. A boat is sailing at a velocity of 10 meter per second with respect to water in a direction perpendicular to water. Find the time taken by the boat to reach the opposite bank. How far from the point directly opposite to the starting point does the boat reach the opposite bank? So here a river 400 meter wide. So this is river which is 400 meter wide. Flowing at a rate of 2 meter per second. So the river velocity is given like 2 meter per second. A boat is sailing at a velocity of 10 meter per second with respect to water. So relative velocity of boat with respect to water is given like it is 10 meter per second in a direction perpendicular to the river. So this relative velocity of boat with respect to river is with respect to water is 10 meter per second. Okay. Now find the time taken by the boat to reach the opposite bank. So what is the time taken by the boat to reach the opposite side? Time equals distance traveled divided by velocity. Okay, what is the distance traveled? That is 400 divided by velocity is 10 meter per second. Relative velocity only we should find, because in the question it is because of the river current, the boat can't move in its original velocity. So relative velocity of the boat with respect to water only we should consider over here. So here we will get it as 40 seconds. Okay, this is how we will be finding out the time. So next question is, how far from the point directly opposite to the starting point does the boat reach the opposite bank? How far from the point directly opposite to the starting point does the boat reach the opposite bank? So if it's not moving in this direction, it's not moving exactly in the opposite direction, how far it will be reaching to the from the starting point? This is the starting point. If we are not moving, we are taking an angle theta, what will happen? It will be moving in this direction, right? We need to find out this distance. How can we find out this distance? Here, see, this angle I am taking it as theta. Okay, then first I am considering the velocity. Okay, in that I am considering tan theta. Tan theta equals opposite side divided by adjacent side. That will be equal to, I can consider, next I am considering the width. Okay, width of this one will be equal to, in terms of width I can write like 400 opposite side divided by adjacent side. Opposite side is x divided by adjacent side is 400. Okay, therefore x I'll get it as 80 meters. Okay, so this drift, it's asked for the drift. How can we find out the drift in velocity, drift of the river current, that is drift of the boat? First we need to consider in this triangle, first we are going along with velocity and then we are moving along with the distance. Okay, using that formula we can find out. Clear? So the next question, a man crosses a river in a boat. If he crosses the river in minimum time, he takes 10 minutes with a drift 120 meter. If he crosses the river taking the shortest path, he takes 12.5 minutes. Find width of the river, velocity of the boat with respect to the water and speed of current. Okay, this one you can do it as a homework. So because many questions we did. So next class I will be explaining this question also and we'll start with the collision problems. Okay dears. So I hope today's video is useful for you, and if you like the channel, please don't forget to subscribe, like and share. Thank you for watching. Bye.